from my perspective, and I've been writing and talking about this now since just after the turn of the millennium, and more mainstream scientists are coming to the same basic conclusion. And that is that what we're living in is a simulation. And it's a simulation that's been specifically created to entrap infinite awareness in a delusion of myopic self-identity.
In a 2003 paper, University of Oxford philosopher Nick Bostrom dealt a permanent blow to the world's perception of reality by positing that we could be living in a simulation. In his paper, Bostrom argued that if there are long-lived technological civilizations in the universe, and if they run computer simulations, there must be a huge number of simulated realities complete with artificial intelligence inhabitants who may have no idea they are living inside a game, inhabitants like us. Bostrom's simulation hypothesis posits that the reality we experience might be an advanced digital construct, orchestrated by a more technologically advanced civilization. While some scientists have criticized this hypothesis, others, including astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, believe there could be some truth to it. deGrasse Tyson gives better than 50-50 odds that we are all just characters trapped inside one of an infinite and continuously growing number of simulations created by a more advanced alien race. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk recently discussed a similar idea in a podcast. If you assume any rate of improvement at all, games will eventually be indistinguishable from reality, Musk said, before concluding by adding, "We're most likely in a simulation." While the science world continues to quibble over this, popular speaker and author David Icke says there is absolutely no doubt that we are in a simulation, and the reality is far from what we've always believed. The simulation and the alien controllers of the world have always been a big part of David Icke's warnings, but he has a stronger message in recent times: artificial intelligence and plans to merge humans with AI forever. In a recent interview, Icke shared some very scary details about this diabolical plan, particularly how the global elites plan to use artificial intelligence to permanently fry our brains until we cannot make a single independent thought without help from ChatGPT. As we present clips from the interview, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications bell for more videos like this. We appreciate the support and hope you enjoy the video.
You're born, and while you're in the womb, you have a headset on, like a virtual reality headset. You come out of the womb and your parents have got headsets on. You then go to school and your teachers have got headsets on, and all your mates in the class have got headsets on. You go to university and college, the professors have got headsets on. You go out into the world of work and everyone around you's got a headset on. You then turn on the television and someone with a headset on says, "Hello, good evening, this is the news." You have government ministers, officials, agencies, they've all got headsets on. Silicon Valley censors information on the basis of whether you are repeating what the headset is telling you or whether you're not, because if you're not, then you're censored. And so if you look at that as an analogy and you think you've had the headset on in the womb and the headset's still taken on at the point you enter the other end, what is the likely outcome of that? It is that whatever the headset is feeding you is your perception of reality. It's the perception of you, your self-identity. It's your perception of everything. What awakening is, using the same analogy, is taking the headset off and seeing what is to be seen that it's not telling you. And this simulation operates just like a headset. The body is like a headset. It's a program which is telling you about reality, it's telling you about you, and it's dictating your life. And the only way to override the program is to become conscious beyond it. And that means becoming conscious beyond the limits of the simulation, which is a frequency band. That's all it is. And if you do that, then consciousness from beyond the program starts to impact upon the program, and you start to, yes, wake up. And you see, people don't wake up. They are awakened. They are awakening. They are not awake. No one is awake in terms of seeing the whole picture. All we can do is to tease open to more and more expansion of awareness, insight, knowing. So you become more and more awake. And so what I see in what's called the alternative media, far too much is people awaken to the names, dates, places level of what's going on. And then they stop. And if you stop at that point, what you see is a political solution. So Trump will be your hero, or someone else who comes along and tells you they're going to do this and do that, but actually when they get the chance, don't do any of it. Because you're still identifying with the body, you're still identifying with this reality that I say is a fake reality. And you see, therefore, the answers to what you don't like within the fake reality to be the system of the fake reality. And that means you're going round and round in circles, and you'll get very angry and you'll get very frustrated, but you won't change anything ultimately. Yes, people will see more and more about how the manipulation works within the level of the five senses, but that's all they will see. They won't see an answer. And it's because of this that you get people like in America who see the answer as stockpiling weapons to fight the enemy. This is the Matrix fighting the Matrix mentality fighting the Matrix mentality.
During the interview, Icke speaks about Ray Kurzweil, an American computer scientist, inventor, and futurist. In his 2005 book, The Singularity is Near, Kurzweil predicted that the technological singularity, when AI surpasses human intelligence and sparks an intelligence explosion, would happen by 2045. Recently, he has accelerated this timeline, claiming that within the next 5 years, artificial intelligence will pave the way for a new breed of hybrid humans who can even age in reverse. While others like Elon Musk agree with Kurzweil's work and how AI is about to completely disrupt the world we know, they believe the futurists' 5-year timeline is too long, and by 2025, all of humanity will begin to merge permanently with artificial intelligence. Reacting to Kurzweil's predictions on X, Elon Musk said, "AI will probably be smarter than any single human next year. By 2029, AI is probably smarter than all humans combined." This is, of course, not surprising, considering his company Neuralink just implanted its first human subject with a brain implant that's supposed to help them open doors and move things around with their minds.
And what we're seeing now with this gathering AI control coming out of China, which is the blueprint for the world, is more and more control of perception via technology. And when the crazies of Silicon Valley, not only there as well, I mean, China's right up there in terms of its technological development. They say that by 2030, they're going to be connecting the human brain to AI. What they mean is AI is going to become our perception. And, you know, this is far bigger than people realize. If you have a whole big, massive bank of computers and they're all connected to one central computer, then the central computer is dictating what all the computers do. It's symbolically what they think, how they act, what they decode and what they don't, what they perceive and what they don't. And that's what this whole AI system is all about. It's connecting the human brain to a central mission control through AI, and then dictating human perception en masse. And this is not just me sitting, pulling this out of the ether. This is what the Silicon Valley crazies are telling you they're going to do. If you look at this so-called futurist executive at Google, Ray Kurzweil, he's saying that by 2030, they'll be connecting the human brain to AI. Of course, people like Elon Musk, through his company Neuralink, are working to put things in the brain that connect them to computers. And he's saying, Kurzweil, that when this connection is made, it will, AI, do more and more of human thinking until human thinking is basically negligible. And at that point, it won't be your, quote, human mind. It will be the AI mind. And by having a central mission control point, which is dictating perceptions to all the human minds, then you have the ultimate control and behavior system that you could imagine. And this cloud, which Kurzweil talks about, that's being generated from low orbit satellites, not least being put up there by Elon Musk, and from all these towers going up all over the place. This cloud is designed to be that hive mind. So to do that, they have to connect humans to it. Well, first of all, it's an electromagnetic, technologically generated cloud. And secondly, the brain works electrically and electromagnetically. So there's a connection there anyway, so that we become just like a mass race of computers, centrally perceptually controlled. That's where this is really going. And again, what is it coming down to? Control of perception, which means control of behavior. So up to this point, they've had to control information to control perception, because we form perceptions from information received, and from perception comes behavior. So you control behavior by the information that people receive. This is what the hysterical censorship going on now is all about, controlling the narrative. What we're looking at with this AI situation is the end even of that, because you don't have to control information to control an AI connected human brain. Its perceptions are coming direct, no manipulation needed in terms of information. So that's where it's going.
Icke warns that these concepts will be marketed to us as groundbreaking innovations, aimed at making our lives better, stronger, and healthier. In reality, the true intention is to keep us complacent and controlled, preventing us from questioning the narratives we're fed. This is not just some theories, it's the end game. How much more gullible and accepting will we all be if we can even think for ourselves without quick permission from ChatGPT? Then, there will be no one to oppose reckless and unreasonable policies or the World Economic Forum's plans for us to own nothing and be happy. If you found this message compelling, please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications for more thought-provoking content. Thank you for watching.